You know, I was thinking about it. I've almost died several times in my life. This is top 5 dumb ways to almost die if you're me. I'll probably shorten the title because of algorithm. Number 1, right out of the gate. I was born with my umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. I'm not sure what I was doing in the womb, just like grabbing stuff and just like, and it didn't matter because I was floating and never thought I would leave that. But here I am, and rest my grandma's bigoted soul, one of the very few good things she did in her life was she put a finger right here while the doctor came around so I could breathe for the first few breaths of my life. So that was really nice. The rest of the time she was not as great. Not as great as that moment. Dumb way to almost die number 2. Me and my friend made a potato gun. If you don't know what a potato gun is, there are 2 types of them. They're the kind that they're a pipe and you have a chamber and you release air into it. Fairly safe, under controlled circumstances, and if you make it right and everything like that. The dumb kind that we made was a bomb every time you used it. It was a chamber and a pipe, and then this chamber, you push the projectile, usually a potato, down into the pipe. Had this chamber full of gas, full of WD-40 or hairspray or something else, and you lit an ignition that sparked an explosion, and most of the time it was contained within this thing, but there were a couple of times where it was almost not contained in the thing, and we just kept on making it. So that was like 20 dumb ways to almost die, because a bomb almost exploded in me and my friend's face several times over. But it was a lot of fun watching vegetables just fly hundreds of feet. So, and I say lots of fun, but never do that. If you're thinking about making a potato gun where you use hairspray that causes an explosion, just this shirt. The third dumb way I almost died was dumb because of something my friend did. I wasn't actually being dumb at the moment. Rare. It's rare. My buddy Joe stole a sign, and it's not like he just went and stole a sign. And don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. There was a duck crossing sign that was about the size of a stop sign, and he pulled it by its pole out of the ground and took it home, which I can't really think would have panned out the way he thought it would pan out. I don't know his end goal. It was real late at night. We were all sitting around this fire right beside this carport thing. I was just underneath this carport thing. The duck sign is leaning on the carport thing. I get up and take about a step out of the carport towards the fire to do something. I don't remember, because the very next moment there was a gust of wind, and this duck sign came down like a guillotine that close to my face and my head and my whole body. Absolutely not! The fourth one has happened several times, kind of like the potato gun thing, except it's currently happening. There's a street that's at my school that I'm going to that takes about 30 seconds to walk down. It's a very short street, a lot of crosswalks. It's right in the middle of our campus. You have to yield for pedestrians because we're a lot softer than most things. But I would say a good handful of times, that's about 5, way too many times, there will be a vehicle going like 70 down this road that's 100 feet long with a light and a stop sign at both ends of it. Just like zooming past people within an inch that are about to step on the crosswalk and cross the street and almost get their foot ran over or their leg ripped off, more than likely. Once again, might I refer to my shirt. Thank you so much for watching, but you may be asking, Josh, I thought this was 5 things. Well, the 5th thing I just realized I've already made a video about, so links in the description. I almost drowned underneath a 4-wheeler that I rode into a lake. If that sounds interesting enough to you, click the annotation or the link or whatever I put if you feel like doing that. You don't really have to do anything, and if you do feel like doing something, Leave a comment below. How have you almost died in a really spectacularly dumb way? And if you don't have a story, just talk to me. I'd like to have a conversation with you. Why not? We're people. That's what we do.